So we are gathered together for the third and final game of Peels Only. Matthew won the first one convincingly. Steve won the second one convincingly as well. Impressive in the first game was that Matthew had 10 peels in a row. Steven had, I believe, 5 in his game. In this game, Matthew won the toss and has decided to go second. So Steve will go first with blue. But then this is a Bamford start, so Matthew can take blue or not. Gentlemen, are you ready? We're ready. Play ball. Steve made hoop 1, which is totally irrelevant in this game. But since that may be the only hoop we see made, remember this is peels only. So Matthew's going to try to rush blue to peel position. Here it comes. Great shot. By the way, Matthew chose not to take blue because he wanted to play the second ball. Here we go. Draws this nicely. Hits it. Steven, come get the clips, please. Here, I've got them. I've got them right here. So we're using one clip for blue and black and one clip for red and yellow. And they both should have started on hoop 1, but I forgot to place them there. So the red clip, which is for red and yellow, is taken off of 1 and would be carried by Matthew. So blue is still on 1, as shown by Steve. So Matthew is going to try the distant peel. And misses. Okay. Even though Steve's ball was sitting on the lawn, it was not yet in the game. It's just a 1 yard all around. So Steve has a lift to boundary, as I call it, anywhere within a yard of the boundary, all around the lawn. Good shot. Great rush. Now Steve can try to do what Matthew did. Just 1 in this game. In the next game we're going to play, you can mark the ball in 1 or 4, but here it's only 1. Steve is ball in hand, and he'll try the peel. He could try it super hard going to yellow, or he could try what I think he'll do is just gently trying to jaws like Matthew did. Yep. And misses. Steve has a final continuation shot. Remember, red's going to come in with a lift to boundary. Since red and yellow are for 2, Steve is trying to make it so that red will want to get black out of that jaws, but not give him the hoop. So Matthew picks up red. I think he's going to shoot at blue, quite frankly. He could even... If you knock black through, it's his point. No extra benefit to you. If your clip had been on that same hoop, then you'd get the peel. So remember, you can peel any ball. Nope. No, he just hit the stanchion. Turnover. Now Steve can play either ball. And Steve is going to pick up blue and go to red, because he can get a lift to position behind red. Steve could send... Hey, Steven, you can have a lift to position, remember, behind red. Okay, sorry, I won't help you, but beyond that...
That's reasonable.
Huh? Yeah.
I think that help is reasonable.
I mean that should go to 2 and you go to yellow.
That is reasonable help.
Yeah, but even Matthew said, what's he doing? All right. Well, I don't know what he's doing, but he's decided to be sure to get the peel on black.
Yeah.
I mean, would it have been reasonable, Matthew, to send that to 2 like I suggested, to go to yellow with it, and then rush yellow back here?
I think I would rush to yellow, yeah. Because, like we talked about, pioneers are so important.
So Matthew's saying pioneers are fabulously important in this game. But now, yes.
Yellow's not very rushable to
Right.
either.
Notice if Steve had hit that hard, sending black, that would be perfectly fine, but he wouldn't have anything to hit. Okay. So now Steve picked up his clip. He is for 2. He can send black to 3 going to yellow, would be my... Huh? So Steve is trying to organize a peeling break. He has a quasi-decent pioneer in red. He sends blue to 3. And he goes to yellow. You hit yellow, I believe. Which wasn't the goal, but it'll work. I think Steve will just take off. That's going to be short. But Steve can hit red, keep him centered, and try the peel. The only issue with this is if Steve misses badly, red will go to the boundary, which will make it easy for Matthew, who is also for that hoop. Here comes the peel. Ooh, nice try. Okay. Steve has one more shot with blue. And then it'll be Matthew to play. Matthew's going to pick up yellow for sure. Steve is thinking of a scatter shot. I someplace to send blue. Center's one possibility, or to an edge. Okay. So he's trying to have it end up near hoop 4. One peel made. Steve, put your clip down, please. Thank you. All right. Now, interesting is which ball Matthew goes to. I would go to blue too. The reason to go to blue is you could rush blue to black and have blue then become the pioneer at 3, rush black to red, and use red to make the peel. Remember, any ball can be peeled. Here comes dead center hit. So that's a very nice pioneer for 3. Gets the perfect rush on black. Sends black wonderfully to red. And I believe Matthew will put black on the playing side of 2. And I'll explain why in a minute. Good. Gets the rush on red to peel position. Wonderful shot. Now, if red just dribbles through and Matthew chooses to keep yellow on this side, he can turn around and hit black, which is just what happened. So I call black a helper ball. So Matthew now has moved his clip, or will. And let's see if he can send black to 4, or maybe he'll send black to 3 and then go to red. Yep. So he'd like to once again have a helper ball at 3. And red to 4, going to blue. And he can repeat this process. And the first game, he did it 10 times in a row. Wonderful shot. Wonderful shot. Great pioneer at 4. Simple rush on blue. And black is there to help him. Slight angle on blue, but not horrible. Here comes the peel. Peel completed. Now he's going to come through and hit blue and go to black. Now he starts the process again. Black to 5 or to helper ball position. Looks like he's going to 5. Getting a rush on blue. Oh, jeez. Great shot. Great shot. Now, black's not ideal, but it's not bad. So he has a choice here. I don't think he's going to send blue to 5, but he could. He's going to save blue as a helper ball. Okay, straight dead rush on red. Perfect. Now for the peel. Once again, he'll peel it easily. Because if red jawses, he'd like to be able to hit it again with yellow, which is perfectly legal in this game. There it is. Jawsed. Peeled. Goes to the helper ball. Interesting. He did not engage red here. He's going back to get red now. And he's confident enough that he can send red to 6. Notice blue's in helper bowl position for 5. Taps red, sends it to 6. And if you're Matthew, you get the rush on black to 5. Oh, wonderful shot. Wonderful shot. And maybe, because remember the ability to jaws, I had the courts rolled last night or this morning so that jawsing would be easier. Made it. Choice of coming through. And he does. Okay. Now, he has to hit red. Matthew, I don't think you can pick that up. You can't pick that up. You're not ball in hand. You went through. Oh, okay, and then you just hit it. I'm sorry. So, the peel had been made, starting a new hoop, which he could hit, and then take croquet from b-ball in hand. So that was troublesome in a couple ways. Black could be blocking red. All right, let's see what he does here. He thinks he can send red to 7 going, blue to 7 going to red. And he does. Oh my god, great shot. Peel. Draws. Sends it through. Starts a new hoop. Rushes red away. Wanted it further because he wanted to send it to 8. Sends it to 8 anyway. Willing to sacrifice black. A little long on red. Not horrible. He'd love a helper ball and a rush on blue. So helper would put black on the playing side of 7, leaving him a rush. Woo. Alright, that still should help. It's not exactly right. Oh, what a great shot. A ricochet off of black to put blue into position. I don't think that was planned. Little bank shot, says Matthew. Peel done. Lovely. We're now for hoop 8. Starts with black. Sends black to 9, goes to blue. Leaves a good rush on blue. Kind of a poor pioneer at 9. Okay. So even there is okay for blue as the helper ball. He's on the playing side. He's still going to choose to advance him up a little bit and get the rush on red. Well, we'll see. Should be okay. Just has to make sure that if he does a rush peel that he can still get to blue. But first let's try the croquet peel. Doesn't get it. That's going to be end of turn. So 6 hoops. 6 peels, sorry. 6 points. Okay. It is Steven to play. Steven is for hoop 2. I think Steven just plays blue from where he is. Matthew, was that the lawn or you?
It broke a little bit. I mean,
It broke a little bit, he said.
in the jaws.
Okay.
Put it that way.
Okay. You're on a nice roll. Okay. I think Steven goes to yellow. And then tries to rush black to his hoop. It'd be very aggressive to send yellow to 2 at the same time as a helper ball. It's possible. So I'm calling that second ball, Matthew, a helper ball.
A what ball?
A helper.
Helper.
Helper ball. He got a better name for it? Here. Talk into the microphone.
No.
Tell him what he's doing. He's going to yellow.
Yep. So he's going to yellow. He hasn't hit black yet. So he's going to try to get a rush on black to 2. He is to hoop 2, and
saying that sending yellow as a helper ball is pretty aggressive at this stage.
it is.
You
It
don't
is.
have to-
You don't know what you're going to get. But that being said, a lot of the time when you're not sure if you're going to get a peel or not, I'm sure Steven's thinking a little bit defensively here.
That's another reason though not to send it.
I agree.
And now Steven's got a choice of rushing it over, so he has a very long peel attempt.
Yeah.
The trouble with that is if he misses and goes out, Matthew will take over with position
On a ball that's.
on a ball that's on the boundary.
That's right.
So the other possibility is that he just, as it looks like, that's pretty good leave.
Yeah.
Pretty good leave. No, Matthew. We'll see what you're gonna do.
Yeah, that's right. It all depends on where blue's at.
Could leave them both there.
Good. I wouldn't suggest that though. 'Cause when you hit one, it'll move.
Yeah,
the
you
other.
move the other. Yeah, okay. That's a good point. You're 4-8. I don't think we want to put a ball on the
No.
on the west.
He's trying to think of a way to get me to come to black last.
He's also trying to make it so that you can't hit blue or black and have it hit the other,
Correct.
which
I think
would
it's
be a
gonna be-
brilliant leave here.
Yeah. If he can get it, it's going to be really good.
He's going to shoot hard. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Well, see, the problem with shooting away is, wherever you go, you provide an opportunity for a rush to another ball, and you can go ball to ball. You have a chance to possibly maybe get a cannon for those two balls. So we'll see what happens.
Good luck, my friend. Steven, you want to come? Steve, you want to come and commentate for a minute? Mr. Morgan, please start by telling us the logic of this, which we thought was great. By the way.
First, I would like to start out by saying I'm very disappointed I did not get a rush to my wicket to at least try appeal.
Hold the mic.
Try appeal.
Yeah.
So after that, I just tried to think about what would be the most difficult way for him to get a ball into peeling position. So I've placed black in the jaws and blue against the wire. So he can easily hit red here, but then I'm curious to see what he does to get a rush to his in peeling position. That was my logic.
I think he's kind of hoping he hits blue after red. And knocks black back through. And
that's
then,
probably... Yeah, he could probably do that. He could actually knock black through the wicket and get blue. So I probably should have had blue a little bit off the wire.
Mm-hmm. Are they touching blue and black?
No, they're not touching. But if you were to send black through the wicket, it would dislodge blue.
How about just croqueting red into the two of them? He's not there.
No, he needs to set up a pioneer.
We would have hoped that red would have caused that.
At the very least, I was saying, hey, let's at least make it a longer rush to his wicket than he'd have normally. See, that was the easy way to handle that.
Yeah.
Easy way.
And Andy has a pioneer now.
Yeah. If he gets this one, he's good to go. But at least I made it a 7-yard rush. Which it would have been anyways. Not bad.
That should be doable.
Yeah, it's doable.
Careful jawsing here.
I think he'll. It's a hard mound right there. He saw that last time, so that's gonna. You can see the slope.
Yeah. Maybe just plays it hard and hopes.
Ooh, I guess so. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. It's not gonna go too far away from him.
Right, but he'd give up the ability to play it out of the jaws.
Yeah.
Which I think he's gonna do.
Oh, no wire. Good shot.
Good shot. All right, he's now for 9. He's got red over there. Sends black to 10.
Now it's a standard 4-ball break. There you go.
Thank you, Steve. Perfect pioneer at 10. Leaves blue here. So the question is, does he bring him to the playing side? I think he will. Yep, here comes to the playing side. So we'll call that a helper ball. Just great touch for the peel. Gets it, turns around and uses the helper ball. Because if he didn't, he'd have to try to come through the hoop hoping to hit red. And that would have affected the peel. It could not have been a dead straight peel. Okay, blue to 11, going to red. Okay. Blue's a little long, but not horrible. Black's wonderful if he can get down there, which of course he can. Let's see if he plays the helper ball game again, which would have red be on the playing side, going to black. Full roll. Wow. Great shot. Okay. Gets the peel. Uses the helper ball. Well, this could be over pretty soon. Red to 12. Go to black. Rush black beyond blue. And leave him on the playing side as helper ball. So I'm wrong. Sent red over as the helper ball. Gives him a better rush on black. Does he try for the pioneer? Going to blue? Think so. Let's see. Yes, indeed. Really good. Huh? It's AC. AC. He's asking, was it American or AC for the directional rover? It is definitely AC. There's the peel. Now he's got a choice of coming through or hitting red. I don't know if he can hit red, but he's going to try to hit blue. He got it. Okay. Ball in hand blue. Going to red. Rushing red to black. I think he just takes off from red, peels black, and then pegs out with red, and it'll be over. This game's definitely too easy for Matthew. Readjusts. Gets the rover peel. And I think he's just going to rush red up and call it a day. Good game.